Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Nachakwadash, for giving the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord, and the feed you lemon sheets of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. I want to give them an honor to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who taught us this 100% truth, according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word to the full corner of sincerity, and peace and blessings to you hopeful believers out there too. I'll say Shalom. And once again, I want to say call halal, which means all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Chakwadash, for giving me the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord, and the feeds you lamb and sheeps of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. And we got a video to the parents pretty Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, and we're going to be going into how everything is of, as a matter of fact, reverse that. We're going to be going into remember who is the source. Remember who is giving you the strength, the spirit, the will to go out and do this work, to push forth his works. That's why I love when scriptures say nobody could boast. Because first off, you know what I'm saying, when you go throughout the scriptures, you read Romans, especially Romans 3, 4, 5, it puts the magnifying glass on the fact that it's not by works of the flesh, but it's more so by faith in Yahweh Shai. And then, if you want to just couple of that back, whoever gets, if you just want to double that back, and just think about, like, even in order for you to do the works of Yahweh Bahashim Shai, he must give you his spirit. Because what did it speak about the 2/3? It says he has given them the spirit of slumber. But the elect, he didn't give them the spirit of slumber. He gave them the Harak HaKodash to push forth his will. They didn't do it. Yahweh Bahashim Shai gave them the Harak HaKodash. And it kind of made me think about that when I was reading Exodus. Reading Exodus, going into it. Right now we're at the point in Exodus where, the Lord is giving Moses instruction. You know what I'm saying? He's giving him instruction on Mount Sinai about the things of the Levitical priesthood and how to set up stuff, right? So when you read chapter 31, really just the beginning part, we're going to go into the Lord has appointed certain men and men after that man, after his like, after his kind, to build and to fashion those things which the Lord told Moses to do. He gave men the understanding, which we're going to get into that. And it's funny because it's spiritual, because that's the same thing happening now. You know what I'm saying? Going into the fact of, like, the Lord has given men understanding on how to build this spiritual temple. You know what I'm saying? Build this spiritual ark, the house of David. He has given men the spirit, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on how to build it, because not everybody has that to build it. And as far as building is to go out and teach his word. Because what is edification goes into? It goes into meaning build. So us edifying, fellow Akim, we're building them up. As the Lord describes us as lively stones. So we're building up those lively stones, building up the elect, willing to be those men. But that was only able to be done by the parent spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Shai. And we must always remember that. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, a man's going is of the Lord. How then can a man know his own way? So in order for us to go out there, teach, put forth his will, and to build up this new ark, this spiritual ark, you know what I'm saying? It all backtracks to Yahweh Bahashim Shai giving us this spirit. And it's like, I'm kind of talking, but just made me think about Jeremiah. He said how the Lord spirit was like a flame in him. You know what I'm saying? It was burning up, that he had to release it, because the Lord put that spirit upon him. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord got that same spirit upon his elect. Even if the elect was trying to in the flesh, not saying they are, because the elect are not trying to, but even if the elect, just saying hypothetically, even if the elect wanted to, I don't feel like doing the Lord, I don't want to do the Lord's will, I don't want to go out there and teach, Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the same reason as Jeremiah, the people not fucking listening anyways, you know what I'm saying? The Lord has put a certain spirit on us. Lord will be those men. He has put a certain spirit on his elect where they're going to do forth his will. Like the scripture said, who has resisted his will? So I want to read this real quick, and we're going to pull a couple of scriptures, Lord, and this is edifying. This is Exodus chapter 31. And we're going to start at verse 1. It says, the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, See, I have called by name Bezalel, Salagia, on my pronunciation, but Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. And I have filled him with the spirit of Yahweh Bashma Shai, in wisdom and in understanding and in knowledge and in all manner of workmanship, to devise cunning works, to work gold and in silver and in bronze, it's like a brass, and in cutting of stones, to set them, and in carving of timber, to work in all the manner of workmanship. You see that? What did it say? Yahweh, the scripture said that the Lord had put the spirit of wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of workmanship in him, to where he could be able to devise cunning works in the gold, silver, brass, stones, right? And it says to set them in carving of timber, to work all the manner of workmanship. And I behold, I have given with him Aholiab, the son of Ashamach, Salakia, of the tribe of Dan, and in his hearts of all that are wise hearted I have put wisdom, that they may all take, that they may make all that I have commanded thee, the tabernacle of the congregation, and the ark of the testimony, and the mercy seat is thereupon, and all the feature of the tabernacle, and the table of his furniture, and a pure candlestick with all his furniture, the altar and the altar of incense, and the altar of a burning offering with all his furniture, and the laver in his foot. And pretty much the Lord is going into how he giving him an understanding to make all those things that he told Moses, like he told Moses to do. And the Lord is pretty much going across those things that he told Moses to do. And he have given men that understanding, that wisdom on craftsmanship, pretty much, to where they know how to work certain tools and how to build those certain things, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep reading a little bit more to 12. It says, and the cloth of the service, and the holy garments for Aaron, the priest, and the garments of his sons to minister in the priest's office, and the anointing's oil, and the sweet incense for the holy place, according to all that I have commanded thee, shall they do. Exactly, right? This was all because Yahweh Bashma Shai put that spirit upon them. Nothing of them. The Lord put the spirit upon them, right? Now I want to go right here, and actually let me get this Galatians. I want to start with the Galatians 6:3, man. That's why no flesh could boast. None of that, because we got to understand that where this inspiration, where this strength in the do the Lord will is coming from. So I'm going to read this. Galatians 6:3 says, for if any man thinketh to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. Exactly. We got to always remember that we're just vessels. He said, fret not thy worm Jacob, I shall help thee. We're just vessels. We're just the pencil on the table. The pencil is nothing without the person using it. We're just utensils to Yahweh Bashma Shai. Salakia, we're just utensils to Yahweh Bashma Shai. Now, of course, the Lord created us to be the utensils that he has put his name on, that he's going to use on a day-to-day basis. But at the end of the day, we're just utensils, pretty much. We're just his preferable utensils, because not everybody's like that. Because Esau, he's a utensil that the Lord likes to use on the left-hand side, but he's gonna use the right utensil, being the Israelites, to eventually eradicate the left-handed utensils. You know what I'm saying? So just call all Yahweh, we are those utensils, or we of that nation that the Lord will pick his utensils from. You know what I'm saying? Because he's using Esau too. But, you know, it's for his own will and purpose. But bottom line, call law. And then you having a spirit, you're that peculiar, like he says in Deuteronomy. He have made thee a holy nation. You know what I'm saying? Deuteronomy 6. Peculiar people. Being that, I want to get Job 8. Job 32 and 8. It says, but there is a spirit, it says, Nah, verse 8 says, but there's a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Right? It says, but there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Now, when you go into that word inspiration, right? You go into that word inspiration. This is it's Hebrew 5:397. And it says, Neshaimah. Neshaimah. If I'm saying that right, I think it's Neshaimah. Yeah, Neshaimah. So it's Nashai. Nashai. Yeah, Nashai. Neshaimah. It's like if I'm saying it wrong, but I think it's Neshaimah. Neshaimah. Yeah. It says breath, spirit. Spirit of God, breath of God, breath of man, everything breathing, spirit of man. Right? Let's see what it says in the Hebrew lexicon. Spirit, but pretty much like it says, man, the spirit of man, or the breath. And what breath? That understanding. Because what did he say? What did it say? And if I'm not mistaken, it says it shows up 7 times. Let's see the other times it shows up. Yep. It says, yeah, because you see it in Genesis. I was listening it says all, Genesis 7:22. It says, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life of all that was in dry land. And then it says, and the Lord Yahweh had formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man becoming a living soul. And we know he did that unto Adam, which is Yahweh Shai. So, that right there, it says the spirit of man, the inspiration, that's that breath, that's that Harak HaKodash that the Lord has breathed into specific men. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, at the end of the day, the whole nation of Israel will have that once we get into the kingdom. But right now, only a few select ones have that, Rachakodash, to do forth the Lord's will. The Lord had to breathe that into them. If he didn't breathe it into them, they'd just be like a dead bone walking around here. You know what I'm saying? So, Lord willing, this is edifying to the prosperity of Yahweh B'Hashem Avushai and feed you lemon sheets of Yahweh B'Hashem Avushai. You know what I'm saying? This is just a little reminder to the spirit that who is the source. You know what I'm saying? Which is Yahweh B'Hashem Avushai. And remember that. It's not of you, it's always of Yahweh B'Hashem Avushai. So, Lord willing, this edifying, feed you lemon sheets of Yahweh B'Hashem Avushai. And to you, Akim, I'm going to say Shalom.